special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Terry. Tackled at the 23, watered out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Going to try to use his legs here. Puts some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mizzz. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The offense now operating in empty. They're going to the air in the first play. First play taken, a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The shotgun run call. Fights through the tackle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year in Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
First down and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Down the middle. It's Davidson. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. To throw, it's Hawkins. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41.
Short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. To the air, it's Hawkins. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Missouri. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and man? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get...
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Auburn.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And the point after is good. Bringing it out, it's Terry. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Set up at the 16. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The big fullback's got it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He'll hand it off. Throws a stiff drop. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Handoff in a single back formation. Gets the first and still running. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Missouri now in the red zone. In the red area, it's Green. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Big throw caught on the left side. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The sure hands, it's Henderson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Pass caught. Second down now. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Terry. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. As he called for the head coach, he will accept that penalty, of course. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. As the first down is still going. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Mizz.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And tackled there by the defense. Missouri now operating in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pointer in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to him about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Wide open downfield. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, it is incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Keeping it on the ground here. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
With the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
21.
Bringing it out, it's Terry. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Side complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Grab behind the line. It's Terry. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Mizz.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Henderson. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Auburn.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Minnes's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broken tackle produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. The ball is caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Auburn getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On the move now. Quite get there, brought down at the 2. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Tigers. as they come roaring back now.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point was up and good.
42.
Fielded in the end zone. It's a Terry. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's got the first and still going. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Missouri. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And it falls incomplete. Second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking. They can't get him to the ground. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
End zone ahead.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
First and goal for the offense. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. No field goal team. It's fourth and goal. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. With the catch, it's Terry. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's going to take off here. He's got room to run. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Well, all week long, this defensive coordinator told the media and told us when we sat down in our production meeting that they knew that this quarterback had the ability to throw the football. But today, it's been the quarterback's legs that's been giving them the problem.
On the option, it's Hawkins. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Missouri now in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Mizzou. They continue to roll up the score.